Hey student, watch this video and learn how to say sorry and how to respond in different ways. Coming up. Oops. Hey friends, Teacher Prix here to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. First of all, you got this. Thank you so much for watching, for participating. Consider subscribing because from Monday to Friday I have many different kinds of English lessons, vocabulary, listening tips, vocabulary tips. Oh my god, I've got so much stuff because I want to help you. Especially now since many people are on lockdown and can't go out, so I'm here to help you guys. Anyways, let's dive into the content, and if you are already subscribed, that's amazing. How about hitting the like button, my friend? That helps YouTube understand. It helps me too, but it also helps YouTube understand that, hey, Teacher Prix is nice, so I'm gonna recommend her videos to other people. So that's why it's really nice. Anyways, my friends, today I'm going to be showing you a little bit of functional English, and I will be doing more videos like this for different situations. Today I focused on sorry and responding this. In future videos I'm going to bring different situations, so if you have suggestions of specific situations where you want to learn expressions and phrases, let me know because I will be making more videos like this, so I appreciate your suggestion. Anyways, guys, sorry is the best word you can use, and I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and tell you that there is a better word than sorry. No, sorry is the best word you can use to say sorry, to apologize, okay? Now, depending on what happens, depending on where you are, you may have some other options, okay? It all comes down to two things: the level of formality and how bad the situation is, okay? So if it is a very serious problem and you are really sorry, there are some other ways to say that. But at the end of the day, you can use the word sorry, no problems, okay? I don't want you to feel like this is not a clickbait, okay? I'm really like, oh, how to say sorry? Well, you say sorry. That's how you say it. But there are some suggestions I'm gonna give you based on my knowledge in English, based on my experience while I lived abroad. So this is what I wanted to tell you before I started the lesson, okay? Now that we're here, let's go. So the basics: I'm sorry, oh sorry, or just sorry, you know? Now, if you use the word so and really, and this is something that I see some people using unnecessarily, okay? You don't need to use and you're using it. If I bumped into you, I can say sorry. If I use so and really, I am emphasizing the request. So you need to think if it is really necessary to emphasize your request. So I sometimes hear people using, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm really sorry, in situations when they don't need it, okay? For example, if my students don't do their homework, they don't need to look at me and say, teacher, I'm really sorry. No, I'm gonna be like, oh, sweetie, I will survive, you know, I'm okay, it's all right, relax. It's not necessary, it's too much, okay? So the words so and really, they will emphasize a little more. So you have to be careful. Don't use this all the time unless you really want to. That's different. If you feel like it's necessary for you to emphasize your sorry request, okay? I'm really sorry, I also see some people saying I am deeply sorry. Dude, that's strong. You don't need to use that. Only if it's something really bad, if it's a really serious situation that you are apologizing for. Then in this case, my friend, whoa, go for it. Next, Informal. There are two informal ways Americans use. And why do I say Americans? Because I don't really study British English, so I don't really know what's going on there. So I'm focusing on American English and on what they do. Okay, am I American? No, I am Brazilian from Brazil. Hello, South American. But I focus on studying and practicing American English. Now, these two ways are super informal. They don't, the translation, the translations are not necessarily sorry, but it's the situation. I want you to pay attention to the situation, to the moment when you're going to say sorry. So the first one, my bad. And this is a funny one because I had this student and I was teaching him my bad. And then he told me, teacher, but this is crazy. Americans never use this, like, no. A few weeks later, he comes because that student lives in the United States. And a few weeks later, he comes to me and says, teacher, I heard an American saying my bad. Unbelievable. So Americans do use this, but they don't use it all the time. Okay, so think about that. I'm gonna show you some informal ways, but Americans don't use it all the time, but they use it. Okay, so my bad is not necessarily sorry. So in what situation are you going to use it? When you know you did something, okay, you made a mistake, and you are apologizing. What is apologize? Sorry, to say sorry, okay? You are apologizing, but you are not using the word sorry. You don't want to say sorry, so you say something more informal. Oops, my bad, okay? Now, let's imagine I'm here talking to my friend, and I am doing my homework, and my friend drops coffee, accidentally, of course. He spills coffee on my homework. So I look at my friend and say, yo, you spilled coffee on my homework. Then my friend, oh, Priscilla, my bad. My bad. I know I made a mistake. I am admitting to this mistake, but there's nothing I can do. I can't change it. So this is a situation I could say, my bad. Okay, now is that a good thing? No. Teacher, could I say just I'm sorry? Absolutely, you could say I'm sorry, no problems, but I'm giving you an option, okay? Can I say this to my boss? No. It's informal. Unless your boss is your best friend, but even then, I don't think it is a good idea to use my bad in a work environment, okay? Same thing for whoops. Or oops, you can say whoops and write whoops with the W, okay, whoop and the 8, whoops. Or you can say just oops, okay? They mean the same thing, whoops. It's another way to say, to show that you made a mistake, okay? It's a very informal situation. So let's say I'm using my friend's phone, and then I didn't. But when I am returning the phone to my friend, here, I almost drop it. Then I can look at my friend, whoops, here it is, sorry. So I can say, oops, I'm sorry now. My bad. I can say that, whoops. Hey, did you remember to get milk on your way home? Remember I sent you a message and I asked you to go to the grocery store and get some milk? Whoops. I'll get it tomorrow, I promise, okay? There's a baby crying. Why do babies cry? Anyways, do you understand the idea? Let me know here in the chat. I know you guys are watching and I really appreciate it. So if you are enjoying, share. Invite other people to join this live lesson. Anyways, moving on. Now, formal ways, okay? We do have some formal ways to apologize. And why am I teaching you some formal ways to do that? I know that many people that watch my channel are trying to get a better job, maybe work in a company where they need English. Maybe they want to travel abroad, and depending on the situation, they may need to be a little bit formal. It depends on who you're talking to, okay, at the end of the day. All right? So in this case, I'd like to apologize for, guys, super formal, okay? So I'd like to apologize for treating you like that. Okay, maybe your boss is a good person and he was not nice to you. So he was very rude to you in a meeting, okay? You had a meeting with the other colleagues. Let's imagine a situation. You had a meeting with the other colleagues and then your boss was horrible to you. After the meeting is over, he calls you and says, "Hey, come into my office." Then you go there, like the boss calling, so gotta go. Then he starts, "Look, Priscilla, I would like to apologize for treating you like that during the meeting. I don't know what I was thinking. I was angry because our numbers are going down. So I'm really sorry." So you see, there is a double sorry moment. I would like to apologize for treating you like that. I was angry. I lost my mind. Remember yesterday lessons? I lost it, Priscilla. Our numbers are going down. I am deeply sorry. This will not happen again. So this would be a good moment. Or maybe you were apologizing, okay? My apologies. Same idea. I'm sorry. My apology request. Okay? So when you say my apologies, you are requesting sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. My apologies, but I am afraid your appointment was not booked in our system. Let's imagine another situation again. You go to the doctor. When you get to the doctor's office, your name is not there. You talk to the secretary and she says, "Your name is not here." And then you get angry, you show that you had an email. "No, but I have the confirmation." Then the secretary can say, Mr. Anderson, my apologies, but I'm afraid your appointment was not booked in our system. There was a problem with our system, so my apologies." That is a very good way for someone to apologize in that situation. Now, is that formal? The situation is a little formal. You are at a doctor's appointment, you had a little problem, the secretary will be very kind and very polite to you. So this is a very specific scenario that you should prepare yourself for, okay? The secretary will not look at you and say, "Whoops, the system didn't work." She can't do that. That's horrible, okay? "Oh, my bad. You have to go home now. No appointment for you." You can't do that, okay? That's wrong, okay? Now, I could say, "I am really sorry, Mr. Anderson. We had a problem in our system." No problems. I am really sorry. I'm truly sorry. This would be fine because the situation requires a little bit more formality, a little bit more intensity, okay? Moving on. Here, the next one I want to show you before I move on to the answers. More serious or more formal. Now, "I owe you an apology." This is for a serious problem or a formal situation. Basically, this means that you believe, you think you need to say sorry. You need to apologize. You understand, you realize that you did something wrong and you want to say sorry. So you go to the person and you want to start the conversation. You don't want to start by saying sorry. You start by, "Hey, Priscilla, you know, I owe you an apology. I was not nice to you last night. I was very rude. I shouldn't have said that. I'm really sorry." So you see, double again, combo. You will start the conversation by saying, "You know, Priscilla, I was thinking, I owe you an apology. Last night I was extremely rude to you and to your family. Please forgive me. It's not going to happen again." So it's a serious situation, okay? Every time I saw this in movies or TV series, it was a serious thing. It was not because I dropped your phone, even then it's depending on the phone, it's like, yo. But it was for something serious. So what I want to show you here is the beauty of the English language. You can just say sorry, but depending on the situation, it is better to work on your language skills and use something different, okay? Now, moving on. How do you respond? So here, basically, all these phrases, they are all for informal or not so serious situations, okay? It's not only if you are at a bar with your friend, no, but also for situations that are not so serious, okay? It's not very complicated. It was not a very problematic situation. So if someone tells you, hey, I'm sorry, never mind. It's all right, Hey, it's okay, that's okay, you broke my iPhone 11. Never mind. Huh. Bite me. If you break my phone, I'm gonna break your face. No, I'm kidding. I would never do that. Would you? Anyways, it's okay, that's okay, same idea. No harm done, okay? You didn't cause me any harm. You didn't cause me any trouble. No harm done. You didn't cause me harm. Harm is something bad that I do to someone. In this case, no harm done. You didn't cause me anything bad. You didn't cause me any harm. No worries. I could say don't worry, but no worries would be common too, I could say no problems, it's okay, no problems, that's okay, never mind, it's all right. I can combine some of them. No problems, we are okay. I could say we are cool. More informal, okay? It's all good. Hey, buddy, it's all good, There was an accident. Relax. It depends. It also depends on your personality, I guess. Because when we say it's not your fault, it's no big deal, it depends on how relaxed you are as a person. Okay? Bite me is a bad thing. Google it. Anyways, next slide. Different ways to respond. I accept your apology. This is formal, okay? So let's imagine again, you are talking to your boss and he was horrible to you, okay? He was mean to you. Then you can say, when he apologizes, Priscilla, I am deeply sorry for what I caused to you, what I did during the meeting. And then you can say, sure, Mr. Anderson, I accept your apology. It's all right. Yo. I would be proud. If I were your teacher, I would be like, what? Amazing. So this is nice. I appreciate your apology. So here, when you say I appreciate your apology, basically you are telling the person that you like this attitude. You are not happy, but you enjoy the attitude, the initiative. Like, oh, okay, I appreciate your apology. Maybe a colleague was annoying and caused you problems, so you can say, hey, I appreciate your apology. We are okay. No harm done. So you can combine again. You see, I am using phrases from here, combine it to these ones. Hey, Frank, I appreciate your apology. No worries, okay? We are okay. It's all good. So you see, and if you pay attention to the moments when native speakers are in this conversation of apologizing, they combine different expressions together. So they say, hey, I appreciate your apologies. No harm done. It's okay. We are okay. No, don't worry about it. Because it's very common. It's a very common sequence, okay? Oops, excuse me. Of the moment when you are apologizing. And I hear you. This is not formal, not necessarily formal. This can actually be used in quite informal situations. It can be used in different situations. Okay, I can use this to say that I agree with you. Okay, I hear you, I agree with you. Or I can say in a different way when the person is apologizing, he say, hey, I hear you, it's all right. See, I'm combining again. It's all right, I hear you. I hear you, little sister, little sis. It's all right. It's fine. We're fine. Actually, if an American starts telling you fine, 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 not really fine, okay? I think I talked about this in my channel. They don't usually use the word fine if they are fine, if they're good. So fine is not the best word to describe how you are or how you feel or how things are. So don't use fine. Anyways, my friends, I want to know. I want you to come here in the comments or tell me now in the chat. I like when you guys come in the comments. You know, I really appreciate when you guys participate, when you guys share, when you guys like. This is fun. Is it easy for you to accept an apology? So let me explain the question. Not everybody may understand this. Let's say someone did something to me. You know, my sister was horrible. Then she comes to me, Pri, I'm sorry, I love you, blah, 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 blah. And then, do you accept? Is it easy for you to be like, it's fine, we're good, it's okay, no problems, no big deal? For me, it's a little difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I hold a grudge. Do you know the expression I hold to hold a grudge? This is good. It is your homework. I want you to find out what to hold a grudge is. Google it, my friends, and come back in the comments and let me know if you can find out what hold a grudge means, okay? It's actually a very nice expression, and unfortunately, I do that sometimes depending on the situation, okay? Depending on how bad the problem is. If the person apologizes, if it was a very serious thing, I hold a grudge. I'm like, sorry. I need time. I need time to feel better. I need time to forgive you. So I hold a grudge. How about you? Do you hold a grudge? Don't hold a grudge. Don't be like me. And share this video with your friends. Other than that, thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow for a very interesting video. Thank you. Bye-bye.